All right, good morning. What up, ninjas? I don't know why we're not showing live. I refreshed. I guess because we're not a YouTube celebrates 1 trillion views. So on Minecraft, but it doesn't show that I'm live. Good to go. Good to go. So what is going on? Top of the morning to you. Let's see if it's going to show up. I tried to put it on a few minutes early to see if it was going to allow me to broadcast early, or at least give you a notification of earliness. But it doesn't seem like it's going to interact like I wanted to. Good morning, Anonymous American. How are we doing today there, sir? Looks like we're going to get some pretty bad weather. I was trying to watch some of that this morning, but you know how that is. 10 million things going on. So I don't have a link, or it doesn't show that I have sent or it's open, but apparently somebody got a notification. My dog pissed on my tree and some presents short. Is that all good? Yeah. Good morning, Walter Davis. Yeah, that sucks. That does suck. It must not be showing me today because I don't see. I have to go to my channel. Oh, there it is. Must not be showing me today. So what are we doing today, Walter? You got anything fancy going on? Day 3 of the Super Nightmare Saga engine out, repairs underway. Now, is this your truck or somebody else's? Never try to conform to a society suffering from mass delusion. Documents obtained by Judicial Watch blow a lid on Lord Fauci's illicit bioweapons research schemes. That's interesting. It's true. Study backs up earliest claims that natural the natural stuff works better than the fake tequila shot. Tequila shots appear to expose people to an increased mortality. Hong Kong experts, biotech, cervasis shots 32 times less likely effective against the new Decepticon version. San Francisco drug overdose epidemic killed nearly 3 times more people in 2020 than the cervasis bug did. Holy shit. The pandemic exposes vulnerabilities in global networks connecting manufacturers, suppliers, and buyers. I thought that's what they were trying to fix with what do you call it? Like Wish and stuff. But I don't know. So I do not have any new news about Russia or anything. I haven't seen anything about that. I did post up some videos in Discord. Apparently, there's a doctor out there that has proof that cervasis bug was a deliberate attack on civilization. Let's see. Biden Ask, what's the big deal about the tequila shot mandate? Says it's patriotic to take the tequila shot. Well, it'd be patriotic for you to have lead poisoning too, sir. So go out and get your pappy shotgun and ingest some lead poisoning. Imagine you tell people they can't work and then wondering why the supply chain breaks down. I mean, it's stupid. Good morning, ungrateful peasant. How are we doing this morning? Yeah. And then giving them more money to stay home was on top of that. Like, holy fuck. You're going to pay me $6,000 to sit at home or whatever. It was not $6,000. It was like $1,000 to sit at home when I made $600 a month. And you're going to pay me $1,000 every 2 weeks? Come on. It's also patriotic to be an outlaw and not pay taxes, so fuck them. Yeah, I mean that's what I said the other day about being drug dealers. You know, the drug dealers are living the American dream. They don't pay taxes. They believe in guns and freedom and just you can't like. I just don't like. I wake up every day and I see more stupid shit. Um, today is day 98 in the countdown for the Canadian Cuck. So we're counting down. Good morning, DS. Hopefully we'll have some word on that in 98 days. I'm counting down the days. People are proud. People who are proud to pay taxes are just brainwashed drones. Yeah, they say you don't have to pay taxes, but they strongly recommend it. I forget. I watched that video where somebody called in. NASCAR still is perpetrating. How? How do they perpetrate it? He said he done it, didn't he? Fucking idiots. Um, now it's racist to say that people are looting or something because I guess they're just tearing the stores up in California. I'm not in California, but I watched an article, watched the video today, but they're calling it racist to say that people that are looting because it's racist. Like so, in the video it shows all different colors, flavors of people, and everybody's in there looting. But some professor says it's in Caltech or some place like that said it's, you know, it's racist. I mean, you just can't make this shit up. Scientists now looking to transplant nanolayers for increased solar production. That's cool. How to treat snake bites? Get to a doctor. Stunning. Facebook court filings admits fact checks are just a matter of opinion for somebody that works at Facebook. Go figure that one out. I control the narrative because I work at the biggest cocksucking place in the world. A world dominated by mass delusion. The truly sane seem to be outcasts. So that would be us. Yep. If you're not tequila shotted in Austria, you can be in prison for a year. Um, in a work camp, probably, because they can't just let you sit there on your duff. They stood by their black driver on the 14th. No, it was a pull-down rope on a garage door, proven, but they are still pushing, standing by their only black driver, and he'll never forget. He said that he done that. I thought it came out that he was the one that put it up. Grades are racist, yeah. 2 plus 2 is racist. Yep, Callie. got rid of the D's and F's. Get the fuck out of here. So when my kids were younger, D stood for dumbass and F stood for fucking retard because you had to be fucking retarded to get a grade like that because you're not applying yourself. You know, what? Jesus. I mean, California's been a waste since 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 I can remember. I mean, Dianne Feinstein's from there. I mean, everything she ever learned about guns was literally probably from rap songs, because or MTV rap videos. Uh, I mean, most of the politicians are that way. Like they call everything a clip. Well, there is a clip. There's a stripper clip, and then there's a what is it? What takes it? There's a one thing it takes a clip too, but they're too stupid to realize the fucking magazine. They did get rid of D's and F's. I lost it laughing. Yeah, yeah. Well, my kids grew up in a military household, so like, there was no, and I have a kid that's, I don't even know what's fucking like. He's handicapped, I guess, if you want to call it that. I mean, he can hold his own, and he works and holds a job and stuff, but there's just things that he can't do, and I still stay on him to this day, and like motherfucker, you are going to continue to try to learn things, and he has a learning disability. So I mean, I love my kids, and I love him to death too, but like motherfucker, you're not gonna get a pass just because you're learning disabled or whatever the fucking technical name for it is nowadays, because that's probably racist too. Wallace never seen the noose in the garage. One of the NASCAR head came to his trailer to tell him about it. The FBI stated that the noose pull was there since October 2019. And what makes it a noose? Did they have 13 knots in it or something? Is that what it is? Did they hang it on his fucking rearview mirror in his fucking car? I mean, please, please. It's so sad that the FBI got involved. Um, don't you have something else to do? I don't know. Maybe investigate why 4,100 fucking Russians try to come across the United States border into the United States, or how many of the fucking Hajis come across the border to illegally. Because see, it's not just a illegal immigrant problem. It's what the fuck are we letting in the border? Like, for real, who are we letting in that we don't even know is coming in? Now this would all change, and we all know this. This probably goes without saying, but the first congressman, senator, government official to get fucking clapped by a fucking illegal that came across the border, they'd lock that shit down. No, it was a small noose loop to make it easier to grab. Meanwhile, every garage had the same thing, but don't talk about that. I followed that red truck, and my pick has a noose hanging in the rear view. Oh shit, Walter, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. FBI will be investigating you next. What's up, Tactical Tone? And Tactical Tone's in the house. Tactical Tone's getting all camo. He's got his shit, I can't think. Winter camo on in his last videos in his thumbnail. We don't have enough snow to break it out. 6 million illegals. Okay, we will let them vote, and the rest can stay in Mexico, right? Well, they're not going to want to stay here after here too shortly. Once everything's going down. I don't remember where the hell I read that at, but like, they're talking about 5-day course of ivermectin hastens patient recovery from respiratory infections. That's not what I wanted to cover, but we'll throw that out there. Where the hell to go? Talking like they're going to stop using wheat and stuff that's grown. Kellogg plans to phase out the use of wheat and oat products produced with glyphosate by 2025. So basically, if you're not using sustainable agriculture, the company will no longer purchase their wheat or oats or Raisin Bran, Fruit Loops, or Frosted Flakes from farmers. So maybe that's a good thing. What other platforms is this streaming on? Probably just YouTube, and that's it. I convert them over afterwards into a podcast and re-upload them to. Oh shit! I don't have the other computer open, but I open them up. I put them on a podcast so you can listen to them on shit. It's down here in the bottom. Scroll down. Podcast Anchor.fm, but that's the only place I stream to, and it gets uploaded to Odyssey, and that's about it for right now. Am I not in enough places for you there, DS? Okay, it seems like you're reading comments from two places. No, just different screens. So I have a giant ass monitor up here, a security monitor that I use over here with a laptop connected to it so I can see other things. And then I'm using this laptop because the camera took a shit to the computer that's the gaming computer that's on the wall. So everything's hand-me-down. Everything is hand-me-down except for this one, and I paid like $200 for it. It's a Samsung Galaxy laptop, or not a Galaxy. Terms of service are going to be updated January 5th, 2022. Oh yeah, well I can read comments from YouTube and StreamYard. Does that make sense? So StreamYard's open on this, but it's too small without me sitting real close to it. And then YouTube is up here on the big screen. It's a giant clusterfuck, but it works. The goal was to have one computer, one TV or monitor, but the computer had problems, so I got all those rectified, or most of them rectified. But now the USBs don't shut off, so I had to get a different USB thing that has push buttons so you can power them off and on, because the camera stayed on 24/7, whether or not it was in use or anything was open to use it on. So that quit working because it overheated, I guess. And then I ordered a new camera, but the plug-in system that I have does not feed refresh rate fast enough back to the computer to make it look 1080p. So it's real botchy and stuff. So yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. I will get it figured out. I'm not a computer guru. My brother is, but he is always working and spends a lot of time in Australia for his company. So whenever he gets time, he will come out and help me get everything lined out. So that's why I look around a lot. Because ideally, you want to have the camera right in front of you and not down here to the left. But the big monitor makes it easier for me to see. Sustainable, as in spraying poison, the plants with poison, right? I, it's if you go look at the agriculture tests, the crop loss is the same whether you let it grow naturally or whether you grow it with glyphosate. So the crop loss is negligible. Like it doesn't even warrant it. But the farmers have been taught that you need to use this because kills the weeds. But now the weeds have become resistant to it, and they grow better than the damn crops do. So the corn farmers always bitch about these some kind of daylily. It's like a wild daylily that's a perennial here, and they will eat the corn. Like they actually have to physically go out and hand remove these, pull them by hand, because it'll kill a large portion of the crop after they've sprayed it with Roundup. So, not to mention, the poison runs off into the water supply, and then you end up eventually drinking it, unless you have a awesome water filter. And that's a whole nother rabbit hole to go down. If you just start searching about what's in your water, everything that people piss out gets recycled in the water. The water treatment plant, like they don't filter out the ibuprofen, if they do barbiturates anymore, estrogen, testosterone. None of that stuff gets filtered out. Oh shit, they have to do farmer stuff. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, they try to make it so that they make the tractor so shitty chintzy now. You go out and something breaks on it. The fucking GPS shuts the tractor down now. I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised that I like I said, I have an old ass tractor, but how everything has to have DEF fluid now, the diesel exhaust fluid, DEF. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the tractors aren't, although the new tractors don't have that shit in it, and they're saying they can't even get that stuff made. So yeah, people would have a better appreciation for farming if they actually had to do farming. Ultimate buy signal has beaten the market by 6 times. Yeah, it's not an easy life. I mean, countless hours working, especially if you're organic. So, like, I can't even get organic certified just because of the fucking people are within 5 miles of me spraying Roundup. Old Ford 8N seems like every other home in East Tennessee has one of the most and still run. Yeah, the Ford 8Ns are really popular. 8 November, they're really popular. So, yeah, I'd like to have a backhoe, or an excavator, or skid steer, just because they're actually or the 460. Yeah, everybody here, they always talk about the 8N. So I don't know about the 460. We had a 760 diesel, but it was not a Ford. And then I have a somewhat smaller tractor that my uncle gave me, but we're probably just gonna go ahead and get rid of that and use the money to put towards something else. I mean, it's a nice little international harvester, but none of the equipment fits fits up to it, and it'd be more for like a quarter-acre farm or a half-acre farm, not 10 plus acres, because it's it won't even haul the 6.5 foot bush hog around. So, I mean, it might, but I don't want to max it out and stress it out, blow the damn thing up. It's a nice tractor. He kept it in the garage and everything, because he had a garage, and all he did was pull a finish mower with it. He never actually used it for its intended purposes, but he's not a farmer. He's a retired electrician for the state, city. So he retired as an electrician, and so why the fuck would you want a farm? And he lives on a farm, but he leases out the property. Let's see what else. What's going on? Twitter's new CEO is an anti-white left-wing racist who loves censorship, according to the post he has made to the platform. Wow, I am still kicked off Twitter. Thanks. I'm not giving them any more of my information. Holly decries Twitter privacy double standard. We have to break them up. New Twitter ban. CEO bans the sharing of any photos or videos without consent as censorship on the platform worsens. Conflict of interest. 2 Pfizer directors have links to mainstream media, big tech, popular TV programs. Twitter poll mysteriously disappears after finding huge majority opposes the tequila shot mandate. No. Anybody in here ever had gooseberry? If I was looking for a small general purpose tractor, I would go with an old 80s Kubota. I would love to have a Kubota, but they want a mint price for them. Like that, I think it's the International Harvester. I may be wrong. It's a nice little tractor, but it's not purposeful for what I need it for. But the Kubota, would you still be able to hook up a backhoe to that? Maybe it's gay. And just for all you that's going to hate, Tony was in the Navy. He was a seaman for all 20 years of his enlistment as a Navy squeal. So for 20 years, Tony was a seaman. He never made it past the rank of seaman, but he was a Navy SEAL and did tactical shit every day of his life while being in the SEALs. All right? So he can call it whatever he wants to. And as part of his retirement package, they permanently attached a PVS 26 to his eye, and he has a thermal imager built into the other one. All right, 7. Let's see, 7 surprising. Brazil nuts are fucking nasty. Kale versus spinach. Which one's the healthier one? Whatever one you eat, because most people don't eat that shit. Health benefits of curcumin and a powerful compound found in turmeric. Yeah, I eat that stuff. Lower your cholesterol levels naturally with gooseberry. I like gooseberry. I actually grow lots of gooseberry. Nice, the Dan Crenshaw package. Oh no, they just took his eye. They didn't give him a cool. They didn't give him a cool one. I have a 35 horsepower 4x4 Kubota with a front end loader, real slow, but did everything. Yeah, I have a Ching Chang Walla Walla Bing Bang. Somewhere along there, it's 4x4, but it does not do shit. One of the only machines I miss. It does not do shit. And the front end loader sucks. Crenshaw. Yeah, he's something. He likes to put in red flag laws too. So apparently he's not too friendly to the cause. it always seems like, they start out good and then, let me scratch your back and I'll scratch your back and let's make you a millionaire. And then they've turned into butt fuckers. And your original brotherhood doesn't matter anymore. Dan can tell you about the health benefits of a high cumin diet. Cumin, right? Cumin. I have a shovel, 1 foot power. Yeah, that shit sucks though, Wayne. Like, fuck that. I'm doing it. I'm not, I'm doing it, but I don't like it. I would prefer for it goes a lot faster with a backhoe, um, especially when you're digging a greenhouse or something. Grenshaw's a traitor. Never saw red flag laws. Yeah, I know, right? Um, what the fuck is up with that? Like, bro, I mean, that'd be like him voting for uh, communist healthcare, socialist healthcare. You know, have you been to the VA? I'm sure he has. I'm sure well, he probably doesn't have to now because he's a, you know, big congressman, big dick daddy from Congress. So he gets the good stuff. But I'm sure he's also a multimillionaire now, and with all of his little earmarks and, you know, like, just, yeah, what the fuck? We all need to run for Congress, I guess. So I'll go to Congress. I just want to be a millionaire from Congress. So, yeah, I don't know. Him and Romney are fighting to be the new McCain. Shit. Good morning, Guns. How we doing, sir? Long time no see. Been hiding out and working on the extensive gun room there. I'm getting ready to do do a new lab in another one of these barns, and I was thinking about the flooring concept that you done. I'm sick of these commie vets. Seems the whole contractor community of former spec op guys are all out stripping our rights as long as they retain their. Well, yeah, because the Congress doesn't have to do what the fuck that they try to make us do. I'm extremely busy with work, so like I have no time. Yep, I understand. I I should be working now, but I try to keep up with these in the morning. Um, but I've already worked out, had breakfast, fed the animals, been to town once, and getting ready to go back to town as soon as I get out here to get more mulch and some more barrels to make compost we talked about yesterday. So each one of the 55-gallon drums will be about 25 to 25 to 30 gallons of compost. Flooring options are so numerous compared to 20. Yeah, I know. But I like the wall. Like my buddy gives me the pallet wood, but I like the gray stuff you were doing. That was pretty like the dark gray and the light gray. That'd be cool. Throwing down a floating floor in any room. If you don't like it, you can replace it within a year or two. Not too expensive either. Yeah. Well, I'm talking about using it for the wall. Shit, that look nice. Knife Jesus. Good morning. Or Knife Jesus. So yeah, I'm liking it. I can't wait to see it when it's done. I will tell you that the depends on the LED lighting, but I bought some 32-foot lights and they've already went out. So make sure that if you buy the LED lighting for it, that you can replace the transformer and stuff because I hung it all really nice. I 3D printed all these clips to retain it, the waterproof lights, and then I'll be a son of a bitch if it didn't like die on me. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm not taking it down. I'll just put a new piece up. Morning salt and pepper, salt and pepper, thumbs up. For a short room, go with thinner pallet wood, makes it look taller. I'm gonna do half wood, half barn metal, because we took a roof off the no barn. Low IQs. You're not too damn busy, man. You got 10 more. You're as bad as me with the I just can't log in and out of them with them so fast. Quick Step and Pergo are awesome. I don't trust the new vinyl shit they're trying to sell us as an end all be all. Thumbs up, Paranormal Weekly, News Weekly. Hello. Salt and Pepper. You might want to change your thumbnail. Good morning, Prepper Jesus. Thanks for blessing us with your presence. Yeah, I'm in the middle of lighting choices now. I want to use the barn metal about halfway up because I'm going to get these heavy duty shelves, Sam's Club. They're like $150 a pop. But if something happens around the 3D printers and they go thermal, and they pop hot material or something, or melts down or whatever, the metal will stop it from hitting insulation and stuff. Or even though I do pre-treat the wood, the pallet wood, I pre-burn it with the Hurigomi or whatever the hell it's called, the Japanese treatment. But I just feel safer with the metal after I put it in the garage for the blacksmithing stuff. And I originally caught the insulation on fire, the foam board, and so yeah, I retreated everything with sheet metal or barn metal. So I gave you all a thumbs up. I could. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Brings new meaning to me, myself and I. 3 thumbs up, 1 ass. Smash the like button. It was long-term heavy traffic. I'd go Pergo. The vinyl is so cheap. I could replace it or do Pergo later. That's my logic, anyways. Yeah, is it concrete floor though? I mean, you could do some fancy stuff there. You could put a heated floor in. I've done that at the sister-in-law's house. I remodeled their bathroom completely and put the heated floor in. They went with the 110, but I would definitely go with the 220 if you're going to heat the floor. Makes a hell of a difference though, like a hell of a difference versus, just regular heating. The floor is problematic for this room. Do you have drainage issues? I'm pretty sure it's in the basement, right? Yeah, because it was a cellar or a wine cellar at one time. You can buy that floating. It's a floating floor, so in case their water does get in there, that's all on you, brother. I just prefer to do stuff once. Yeah. Basement rooms slanted, they're tilted, and they didn't level. Yeah, if I remember correctly, didn't you say your house is like 1800s though? 4-inch drop. Well, you can go with shit, that's a lot. And there's no drain that it runs to. It's just a 4-inch drop. Yeah, well, you can get the auto leveling stuff and just put it in. It's like a thin set mortar kind of stuff, and you just mix it up and let it set. Yeah, okay, it's old. I mean, I've done that before too, and it just goes over the top of your existing floor, and it'll level it all out. Just make sure if you do that, you buy a mixer for your 5-gallon bucket. Otherwise, it'll be a pain in the ass. There was a drain before. They put the wall between the wall. Oh, gotcha. So they did some of that old jury rigging stuff. That's definitely is a problem. Gonna have to bag. Yeah. Well, if he leveled the floor and it hit the wall, you could always just the water would come. Long story short, someone half-assed it. Yeah. Then if you're not gonna fix it, I would just level it. The auto leveling stuff is the bomb, and I think you can buy it in like 25-pound bags. It's like a thin set mortar. If I level the floor to the door won't open, so I need to rehang the door. No, just you could take the door off, pop the door off, and shave the bottom of the door off. Then it'd be custom because I'd have to raise. I can't raise the door due to the HVAC. Just shave the bottom of the door off. That's what I would do. If it's solid wood, or if you're gonna put, yeah, you can get a vault door. Yes, you can. That, yes, you can. If it's solid, if it's concrete walls on all four sides, you could turn it into a vault. There's a great book on that, actually. But yeah, if it's I don't know if it, I don't know what you plan on putting up there for the door, and but if it's a wooden door, you could shave it down. If it's metal, obviously you can cut it down with a cutting wheel, or if you have a plasma cutter. I don't know what kind of fancy toys you have hiding in your garage, so I'm sure you know somebody though. Yeah, the vault door is a great idea. I'm thinking a hidden bookcase. There's a book on that too. Yeah, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find it. The Secured Home is a good one, and let's see, he did a couple books. The Secured Home, and then the High Security Shelter by Joel Scalzon. All the information you ever want to know about stuff like that. Well, the Secured Home is kind of a bigger book, but the High Security Shelter shows you how to design the vault door into the hidden bookcase. It also tells you how to buy a door from a company and have them leave out the batting, and you can fill it with gravel once you get it downstairs, and they'll build it to whatever size you want it to. Still looking into it. Yeah, well, this is all retro stuff. Yeah, safe room. Like I said, check it out. Joel Scalzon. I'm pretty sure the link's in the bottom somewhere down here. Yeah, let me check. World Affairs Brief. You can, let's see. Let me open it up and see if this got his books and stuff on there. Joel Scalzon, World Affairs Brief. Yep. Request a sample. Yep. High Security Shelter. Yeah. Yep. It's there. Okay. So it's down there in the bottom, but if you really don't want to look for it, there it is. There's the book name. You can buy it off Amazon or wherever you want to, but that's just where I got it from. It's not a vault, sadly, but you can make it. You can make it with put some uh, heavier plywood on the walls and fill it full of gravel. Read the book. I like a hidden bookcase on one side and wrought iron door on the other side. It's not a vault, sadly, right? But that's a good book to read if you just want to learn about that stuff. Small safe room or panic room or tornado shelter, nuclear fallout. I mean, it covers all the gambits. But it's down there in the links below. If you want to, if anybody wants to go check it out, it's the Joel Scalzon, the World Affairs Brief. Has all this stuff in there. It's great stuff. You can also buy, like he gives you, if you buy the book, you can go. It gives you a code to go look at all the updated recommendations and stuff on the supplies and where to get them from. So there's that too. That would be sweet. Not. Why did you redact that? You don't like being trapped in a night vision and electric panel are also in the room, so I can cut the power to my own house before the AETF does and not be impacted. Yeah, I try to keep that stuff close by. I don't give a shit if they cut the power. I've been building the 50 cal ammo boxes with backup power supplies for a while now, and you just literally have to put 2 wires in, and you can power anything you want to. Looks like a good one. I'll probably pick it up, even though I'm not a fan of panic rooms. Well, it's you can it's I wouldn't really say it's a panic room, but it's meant actually for like a nuclear fallout, but to cut down half thicknesses. But you know, the high security shelter. You could use it as a panic room or a giant walk-in safe. Whatever. I need a safe room. I need to be cooking off the brass. Yeah, yeah. Well, if you use it for your kids, I don't know. I don't think you have kids, but whenever I first started looking into it, like if something happened, I wanted the kids to be able to come down from their rooms upstairs covertly and be able to get into my closet. So that's why I originally looked into it. So if they go into their secret tunnel to come from the upstairs to the downstairs, and they'll end up in my closet, which is not really it's not a concrete room, but it's the version where you use the plywood and the gravel to stop bullets. So, don't cheap out on the stripper pole mount. The stripper pole is placed just outside the room. Oh, it's price of admission. Well, you could put it in a fireman pole, and then they could slide down the fireman pole into the basement, into the safe room, or your nuclear fallout shelter, or your gun room, or whatever you want to call it. So I'd always envisioned whenever I built my own house, having like the false walls like that. It's like every kid's dream to have a cool fucking place to go hide. But like have a false wall so that the kids could travel behind the wall and come up into your bedroom and be safe if something happened, popped off. At least one room in the new house will be built bullet resistant for that reason. Well, I wouldn't build the front walls. Holy shit, that stinger coming in at the end. If you build I want to redo some walls, but they would only be half walls so that you could lay down, and then still, if you needed to chop at about waist level, you could through the wall. But you showed up just in time for me to get off here, bro. What's up?
Yeah. Sorry, the wife said you just got on.
You
Yeah, she
what?
was wrong on that, right?
Sorry, I've been working. Okay.
That's fine.
Oh, well,
I'm
work's
not.
more important
Yeah.
than my bullshit chat, right? We were just
Well,
talking about wheat and oats and all that good
uh,
stuff.
wheat and oats, nice.
Actually, Wayne, I've also thought about this. If you go to put in like a new island or something, you could make that bullet resistant. Um, but the book covers a lot of stuff on that. Uh, high security shelter, whatever. The one up, the link up there. And then if you want a more in depth thing, if you want to build an entire house, the secure home, and then you can go down the rabbit hole from there on out. Prepper your Angus. Amazon Web Services under attack. The fuck up my Amazon orders for Christmas. I'm relying on them because I was too lazy to go shopping. I was too busy here working, and I don't want to go shopping. We're looking at a post-game home with rooms, law. Gotcha. I didn't know if you had kids. Yeah, it's always good to. I mean, hell, I'm worried about people driving by shooting now, and I live in the fucking cut. So I'm always thinking about it.
Man, you should live here for a minute.
Well, you live in a block house, so as long as you're not sitting in front of one of those windows, you'll be fine.
Yeah. For drive-bys, yeah.
They do make a bullet-resistant sheathing, but yeah, but you can get the 4x8 sheets of HDPE for real cheap. You can put those up if you wanted to. Looks like the stuff they put in kitchens, fancy kitchens they use for cutting boards. You can buy that. But why, when you can buy 3/4 inch or 1 inch plywood and then sandwich it on steel I-beams that you can buy readily available at the Home Depot, and build as you go, even if you build an island, you can do that, and then fill it full of gravel, and then you have something that's going to resist. Roll down Kevlar blankets would be a nice bullet resistant way to block the doorway and line the closet. Yeah, but they're super expensive. I thought about that too, because I was like, well, fuck, I'll just buy a bunch of Kevlar vests and line the walls with them. Shove it back there for insulation, because it works for insulation too, right? And it's also a fire, flame retardant. But at that point, because you could buy a roll, like you can buy a bolt of Kevlar. Well, I'm sure you know that, Wayne, because you work on planes too. But just I don't know. I like the rock method just because the bullet goes in, it captures the bullet, and I don't remember how high caliber, but if it stops at 760 by 39 mil, or at least closing down long enough for you to hit your murder hole, and you can stop them up with it, I'm down for that. Yeah, had rolls of Kevlar on the ship. I wish we had some here. Only you know anybody that can drop? Yeah, carbon fiber would be great too. We're building a new house. I'm not too worried about the expense. I know how to make it work. Yeah. See, but if you want to go the cheap route, like the gravel is the best way to go.
Yeah, gravel just
Gravel
kind of
builds walls,
replaces
man.
itself. Yeah.
Captures the bullet, and then you got free lead. After you dispense after you clap the problem. You're gonna be chilling in Memphis for a week.
Wow. Like a vacation?
Well, it was nice knowing you, Tony. C school was composite. Yeah. I want the damn helicopter first. BC filter stacking bonds, vault door insulating. Layout. Yeah. The book is great though. Like, tells you how to use block, locating in your existing house, which will work for guns. What is your rate? What was your rate? Looking for MLK shooter. Okay, so for the door I was talking about to guns, they of course the vault doors they recommend Fort Knox or Liberty Safe brands. They're about $6,000 a piece. Steel door for a cheaper solution. You can reinforce a commercial door heavy gauge steel door, but it requires a lot of work. It's not as secure as a vault door, although steel door can be modified by adding a bullet resistant 14 gauge AR 500 plate steel to the front of it. And then backfill it with gravel. So that's the same way to talk about the wall. Nice. We got 3 framers in here. Yeah. Yeah.
Civilians.
Yep. So, anyways, get the book, read it, become educated. I can't ever learn enough now. Seemed like I didn't want to. I had a classroom filling it with expensive looking stuff and murder hornets. Anyone break in and make the room first and never be. I want to have a room that has a chipper shredder in the floor, and when you walk in, you hit a wheel and you just keep running, and then finally, whenever you get tired and fall off the wheel, you fall into the chipper shredder, and then sawdust will just fall in on top of you, and you get turned to compost. And then there was nothing. So going to hell.
Yeah. For
Even
sure.
thinking like that. Yeah, I guarantee this will happen. And I'm going to hell. You're supposed to do that when Prepper Jesus. I'm about done with stupid people. Yeah.
Sorry, it's only getting worse. It's the movie Idiocracy.
Yeah. Well, if it's any consolation, I just ordered another 1,000 sandbags. To build some raised flower beds.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm done, I will have a 20 comments telling me it's not a vault, which I've never said that. Yeah, nothing's ever impregnable. I mean, fuck, you can buy. Now I've seen you can buy the torch stick that the military uses, the oxyacetylene torch stick. That is basically what they are to cut stuff. And dead cord, if somebody has dead cord access to dead cord, you're really not stopping them anyways. You may slow them down a little bit, and that's all you really want to do. So
I want to be worried about what people say in your comments. Guns, fuck them.
Yeah.
If you're worried about that, man, you've been yapping at them to unsubscribe from your ass for a long time, dude. Just be like, bye. I ain't here to argue with your ass. I don't know why it is. Everybody's got to argue. Everybody's got an opinion, thinks their shit is correct. Sometimes
there's always ways to mitigate, though. There's always mitigate the ways to get in.
True.
Like on the walls, you can put chain link fence up. So if they try to put use a chop saw, like one of those fucking gasoline powered or chop saws, that keep breaking the fucking blade. I mean, you could slow them down. It doesn't have to be a fucking vault. Like, it just needs to slow them down long enough for you to get your shit and put them out of commission. I couldn't imagine being in these days. Yeah, I know. You and me both were living in idiocracy. I can't think. I know. Fucking people are so fucking inconsiderate, cocksucking motherfuckers. Even my wife's like, why the fuck are we here? And I'm like, I told you people are arrogant fucktards. Everybody's pushing their way to the store. And I was like, well, it's Christmas too, because people are like trying to get stuff for Christmas. But I was like, I'm trying to go 3 weeks before Christmas so we don't have to fucking deal with these retards. And she's like, well, we gotta get this stuff, and then we gotta get this stuff because it's perishable. I was like, get it and freeze shit. I don't give a fuck. Just had someone tell me my AK didn't have any sights, but they didn't want to embarrass me. It was an AR, and I bought it that day. Of course, it doesn't have sights. Fucking idiots.
No way.
Make the door small, and make the door too small to get that reload table in there.
Everybody thinks nobody's willing to admit that they don't know something. Like, how hard is it to say, shit, I don't know. No, everybody thinks they know everything, and that's where you get those people like, oh yeah.
Whenever I'm wrong or I don't know, I say that I don't know. I mean, you've heard me on here say it before, fuckface.
I'm not talking about you, sir.
I know, but
most people.
Yeah.
Even our groups. Because everybody thinks they're YouTube educated. They saw some other video and
Well, I'm book educated, so I mean, I did learn something cool off YouTube though. I've been turning fire extinguishers into wet bars for hot rodders. That's pretty cool.
see, I have no idea what a wet bar is, but I think it sounds cool.
Well, you put the bottle of
I know what
liquor
a
in
sway
there,
bar is.
and
Oh.
you put shot glasses in the top of it and put a hinge and cut open the fire extinguisher. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
You could cure cancer on YouTube, and 20 people would still complain and tell you that they know more. Yeah, right. Yeah, my wife was telling me about because she watches the Kardashians,
Oh,
and these people are talking shit
I
to.
think less of your wife.
Well, she's been watching since they came out or whatever. But anyways,
Right,
so
yeah.
she one of the Kardashians is getting her law license, and there was people in there talking shit, and I was like, yeah, but you could tell those people to go fuck themselves because she has enough money to buy you, and you can talk all the shit you want to, keyboard warrior, but guess what? If she wants to go out and buy a Maserati, she can. What are you gonna go buy? A fucking Big Mac because that's all you can afford? Sitting behind your keyboard talking shit to somebody that's a fucking multimillionaire or billionaire? Shut the fuck up. I couldn't even imagine boot camp stress cards. Yeah, could you imagine that shit? Please, master, don't. Admitting being wrong is way better than thinking you're right. Well, fuck, I learn new stuff every day, man. I can't. If I can't talk on it, I won't. I'll try not to. If I know a little bit about it, I'll try to say what I know. But just like yesterday, I don't know much about these fucking people. I some of the like the Canuck prepper. I used to watch his shit, and then now he's just like super fucking predatory with his whole fucking 98 days. I'm like, don't put a date on something, motherfucker, unless you plan on in 90 and 100 days going out and starting a fucking riot. Don't plan it.
All right.
You don't need sights when you shoot with both eyes open on the move, tactical boots with 5'11", weight compensating cargo pants impregnated with the spirit of 1,000 baby seals. My chick is watching right now. Hello, Mrs. Tactical Tony. I about said your real name. How are you? I know enough to know that smarter people in every subject, and I don't. Yeah, like just I thought you had a dope ass AR-15 hanging from the thing. Not my bag of tea. You and Singer have an affliction for guns that are rifles that are fucking stripped, like hollowed out and stuff. And every time I see it, like they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but I'd have to keep that bitch in the safe because the first time I had to, drag that bitch through the mud, I would be fucking scared to death that it wouldn't work.
I'm pretty sure it would work, but it's not what it's for. I got different things for different situations.
Yeah, I've just been, just from dragging it through water, and if you really want to test it, go drag it through a Marine Corps obstacle course, something like that. Like you got to drag it underneath the fucking barbed wire through the water, skull drag it through the fucking sand and stuff like that. That to me, that's what I think of whenever I think for a reliable rifle.
If I did that with an F1 firearms and it worked, would you go get one?
No, I still wouldn't get one. But they're nice looking. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying it's just not for me. You know.
All right. Well, I'm of course I don't want to do with mine, dude. I saved up for that shit. It took me like 2 years to get the parts for that fucking thing. Of course I don't want to do that. But if
it's a beautiful wall hanger.
It's not a wall hanger, but I mean, yeah. Am I going to be doing Marine Corps obstacle courses all the time? Fuck no, dude. I don't think I could probably even do it the first time, but at least give her a go.
Well, if I ever have to fucking drag my weapon out and use it for what it's designed for, I don't want to fucking be cleaning the bitch every 30 seconds because it opens the atmosphere.
Well, that's the great thing about it too. All you have to do is, clear it out a couple times by doing the slide because it has so many places for the dirt to escape as well.
Pimps don't go through obstacle course.
Yeah.
I've been seeing some tricked out poverty ponies on the shelf lately. Does Anderson Arms have a custom shop now? My pup is 1 year old today. Been getting him a doggy hooker and doggy blow.
You got 5 F1 firearms. Although the AR-10 F1 does look pretty dope. I wouldn't mind having that. That one's pretty cool. Oh, my volume's really low. Hold up.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like them, but like first time I put that bitch on the tractor and it falls off and lands in a puddle of mud or something, or no, my heart would be broken because the pretty gun would no longer be pretty. So I'd have to keep it in the safe, and then at that point, it's just useless.
I can't remember who did it, but I think it might have been Matt at Demolition Ranch. Somebody dragged that shit through mud behind an ATV and then cleared it out and shot it. I don't know. I don't remember who. Probably Matt from Demo.
Yeah, the jarhead in me says no.
Hey man, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm not saying it's not a nice looking rifle. I'm not. It's a beautiful rifle. Both of them are. I just it gives me anxiety to see that many open spaces, especially when I have a propensity to close the fucking ejection port cover every time I crack it open. You know what I'm saying? It's just built into me.
All right, yeah. Can you imagine your drill sergeant seeing one of those?
The drill instructor
brings it from home.
Yeah, your drill instructor would go fucking batshit. He'd be like, "What the fuck is this open air, motherfucker? Piece of motherfucker! Drop it, give me 5,000." Don't keep it nice for your widow to sell. Use it. I don't buy great guns, so someone else could get a great deal later on. So I have a moral dilemma. We're here for a few minutes more. Why though, Irish? No shit. Shoot the hell out of it. Yeah, we could be here for a few more minutes. What's up? Why not buy a F1s? No need to close the ejection. It's the Marine Corps taught me. Like, you don't leave that bitch open because the bolt will collect fucking mud and dirt. And
wow, Gun's got so much shit. He's got certain firearms that aren't even loaded. Dude, everything I got is loaded. Even the 1022's got mag in it, ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I grabbed last night to shoot the coyotes.
All right.
The other stuff I don't even want to use because I can't find ammo for it. It's instilled into you, Tony. It's like shining your boots. How's it supposed to be? I have a Fossack Origin 12 shotgun. Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That was like the original one before they got in trouble.
Short barrel coming tomorrow. Wayne says I have the same. I have the ejector port phobia. If when I attach it, it's technically an SBR. A short barrel coming tomorrow. If when I attach it, it's technically an SBR.
He's got a short barrel for his new shot. Well, I don't know how new it is, but his Origin 12, I guess. It's a short barrel, so he can't put it on there without breaking the law, so he's not going to. But just in case world of law no longer exists and the federal government has been overrun by, I don't know, Russia or whatever, then, all bets are off. He can do whatever he wants to do legally because it won't be a law at the time, or at least not American law, right?
I can't provide attorney advice, but last time I checked, the Constitution said we shall be free to have firearms. But hey,
yeah,
I'm not an attorney, so
it's the only one that says shall not be infringed yet.
Yeah,
one of the most infringed ones that we have. I don't understand how anybody allows anybody to get away with that.
And as far as showing it on YouTube, as long as you don't measure the barrel, I mean, I don't think I don't feel like it'd be a problem.
All right.
Living on the edge now. Yeah, well, I don't. There's a lot of stuff I don't plan on paying for a stamp. Like, if I could mail stuff for free, I wouldn't. Fuck their stamps, but
Yeah.
yeah, I fight over this dilemma in my own mind because what makes it a pistol is a brace or the fact that there's no rear trunnion that has it. So whenever I built my AK, I built an AK a long time ago, and the rear trunnion had holes in it for a folder, but the barrel was too short because it was a tank gun. So I built it, and then I was going to gunsmithing school at the time, and so I reread the law, and I read it like 4 or 5 times, and I posted it up on YouTube, and so I was like, fuck, I didn't post this up on YouTube, so I had to go back and redact that, and this is under another channel name, and put up a video of me changing it out because even with the trunnion, not soldered in there, but swaged in there, you could still have the holes for the underfolder. So I had to buy a blank trunnion that didn't have the holes for the underfolder to make it legal, unless I had pinned on the silencer or welded on and pinned and welded on the silencer to make it long enough not to be an SBR. So that be able to leave the stock or the rear trunnion in it. Fucking stupid as fuck. I'm seeking the profitability of risk. Just put a nylon strap on it, make it a pistol. Yeah, caught Feifei. No, it's any other weapon. I just wondered if I'd get a visit. I don't know. I'd have to look into that because I'm not familiar with. I'm not familiar with that at all. That shotgun. So I'm a Benelli kind of guy. I have champagne taste on a beer budget for shotguns.
So you're fine against the F1, but you talk Benelli, let's trick that shit out.
Well, you can. Well, I think. Well, I mean, Benelli. I just love Benelli. It's ever since I played with one in the Marine Corps, it was like I had to have one.
That's it. We just need to get the Marine Corps to adopt the F1 firearms, and then he'll totally be on board. He'll be getting them like left and right.
No. The brace thing is stupid. I have for a shockwave because I wanted to build up a scroll gun, and it's unbelievably stupid that you can't just put a stuff.
Yeah.
I see the FBI has Sodom's Gold AK. Yeah, we got caught bringing that back. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to reread up on some of the stuff So it's not considered a shotgun.
Mine's not. My comrade, that's considered an other. It's not. Well, it's a firearm. I know that.
Is it smooth barrel or is it got?
It's smooth. So it's not a shotgun because it was never had a stock on it, and it's not a pistol because it's over a certain length. I don't know. It's like this sweet area in between the law that they found, and that's why you have the Mossbergs and the Remingtons and everybody doing their 12-inch versions that you can have legally. Comrade jumped on that bandwagon as well, and it was like the Saiga, so I was like, well, shit. I've been complaining my Saiga's like way too big, looking at Benelli's and shit. And I'm like, this is a cheaper option, and I can keep all the magazines I have, which ain't no bad thing.
You got caught bringing it back. I shipped everything home to the fucking postal service, and it was all legal. I didn't ship anything illegal. Just saying. Laugh out loud. I would have tried and probably succeeded. Yeah, I would have succeeded. You would not believe what was acquired and brought home. The only thing that was really hard to get on, the worst thing to get on board whenever you came aboard, was alcohol. It's like they could sniff that shit out from a mile away. I'm like, what the fuck? How did you know we got fucking 30 bottles of wine? Like, yeah, like fucking, they just knew. Like, I don't know if they heard the clinking of the glass. I mean, you could wrap it in socks and fucking. But if you confiscated anything, or even if you were like on Livo, you know, Liberty, you could go out in fucking town. By God, you could fucking keister a fucking shot glass full of fucking tequila, and they would fucking sniff it out and be like, all right, go ahead and give us a tequila shot. Like, motherfuckers. Marine Corps adopts chrome-plated AKs. That'd be fucking stupid, but it'd be funny. They are trying to develop this new high-tech fucking camo, though, that's like the Predator. That's pretty cool. One thing I learned was how to travel the world without going through customs. That is very true.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't have to when you're in the military.
Yeah.
You got me thinking I should buy another F1 today. Well, by all means, buy as many as you want. Shit, don't. I'm not knocking them. I'm not knocking them.
Like if they made 80% lower for the AR-10, I'd be all over that. Luckily, they did make an 80% for the lower for the AR-15 version, and that's what I got. And I love that shit. But yeah, they don't make it for the AR-10.
Yeah, I mean, don't. I'm just one guy on the internet. If you want to buy 50 fucking F1s, buy them by all means, please. I like them. Like I said, they're beautiful fucking firearms, but I would just literally have to hang them on the wall because I would be fucking scared to death to scratch them, that's why I would buy them. Like my wife bought me 10 years ago. She bought me this fancy ass AK-47, all wood, you know, fucking beautiful fucking. And guess what? I don't even want to fucking take it outside because I scratched it like the first fucking month I had it because I put it in the back of the truck and it got a big fucking gouge in the wood and I'm like, So now it hangs in a hidden concealed place in the bedroom. So if I have to fucking clap somebody with it, it's got a 50-round fucking mag in it though.
My Dan Wesson was a little bit the same way. When I got it at the gun store, it had a scratch on it, and I was so mad that it was already scratched in the gun store, right? And they're like, "Well, we can order you another one." I'm like, "Fuck you! I came here today was my it's my birthday, and I was like, I want it fucking now." So, I haggled and I got a little bit of money off, which at a gun store, I don't think I've ever fucking succeeded getting any money off on anything.
Right.
So I was pretty excited about that, and then that kind of helped me though get over the fact that it's going to get scratched. All right. And so I started carrying it and it started getting even more scratches. And I really I'm like, oh man, I got to buff these out. Like, fuck it. Fuck it. I ain't going to bother with that. I want to carry. I bought it because I wanted to carry it. And I'm going to carry it. Fuck it.
Yeah. If I ever get caught up, I'll come over to Ohio because I want to go see, come over and hang out and then go up and check out Anonymous. Check out his farm. I don't have a stamp on my passport, and I've been everywhere. But yeah, well, when I was deployed, that's same way. There was a lot of places I went that I don't even have a fucking passport. Agree on the brace thing. Braces are stupid. When I come out again, I'm just gonna bring a vanilla Colt or a PSA. Hey, whatever. I'm a Davidson Defense kind of guy because you can build all kinds of shit there for cheap. The bolts are usually more expensive than the build because I buy the nickel boron bolts. First scratch is the worst. My stainless 1911 has an idiot scratch because I was tired one night and got a bit sloppy.
Oh no. Yeah.
Well, the wife bought it for me, and it's like one of those things. I bought the black furniture. I should just put the plastic furniture on it because it's got a big old nasty gash and the beautiful wood finish. Yeah. So see, that's why if it's just a regular old AK, you just fucking put that bitch on a one point sling and drag it through the fucking mud. But it's like one of the first rifle she ever bought me. So now that's not the case with the long gun. My long guns are, like the Black Rose firearms. Like the sniper rifles I own. Those are those fuckers been spray painted 100 times, and or wherever, like we go to Colorado to hunt or Montana or whatever. I'm out there with fucking rattle can and brush matching the fucking. That doesn't matter. But I don't know what it was with the AK. I never had a cool ass AK like that. So.
Wow, nickel plated. I still want to find a place that'll nickel plate. Like, where are these manufacturers getting these guns nickel plated? I want to go there and have somebody nickel plate something, just something small.
There's a place up in northern Indiana that does it. I'll have to get the name for it. Damn it, guns, you're gonna cost me money. I had a wife that place in my mind twice already. I didn't even. Look, I'll open the link.
It's a Wasser 10, dude. You did it on a Wasser 10 underfolder. I mean, that's my first question to him. You couldn't have done that on a Polish.
Who, me?
No, the company that the link went to for the Polish or for the AK underfolder chrome nickel. Sorry.
Oh, that's pretty. Not fucking $2,700 pretty.
Yeah, for a Wasser 10 underfolder.
I don't give a fuck if it was Polish Tanto. It's just that I'm not paying $2,700 for a fucking AK.
Yeah, I suppose the gun manufacturers themselves could do it. And Ruger, yeah, that's up north of me. But I know right where it is. I haven't even thought about contacting the actual gun manufacturers and checking it out. I doubt that's going to be a little bit more hard to convince. Hey, could you do a private plate job?
You may get it today, guns. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Ruger used to do it for the P series. My uncle was nickel plated P95. The only thing I can anodize shit, but I don't have the equipment to plate stuff because you need you gotta like bathe it in something and acid, and I've read about it. It's a long drawn out process, and the biggest problem is not the plating process, getting rid of the fucking chemicals afterwards. I don't know what AKs to buy because there's so many different versions and they all vary in quality. Buy kits and build your own.
Yeah, I did a lot of research into that, and I was all worried about the canted front sight and shit, especially on Wassers. That was a thing. And so I got a Polish underfolder as my first. And I've had a few AKs here and there, but none of them were as good as the first one that I bought. So I'd gotten rid of them all, except for I still have the one that I originally bought. So I guess I got lucky on the first one because this thing is slick. It was better than anything else that I'd ever gotten. So I'm not saying it's the best out there, obviously, but
I agree. That we can agree on, guns. I've been wanting to go out there and take that class for a while and build my own. Even though I've built an AK-47. I would love to go out and take the class out there at Rifle Dynamics. Build one with the king of AKs. For the life of me, I can't remember his name right now.
Nothing like an actual course for sure.
Jim Fuller, yeah. Originally that's how I learned how to build the AKs. I bought his DVD, and that's how I learned how to build the AK from a part kit. In theory, I've learned from him, but I've never met the man and learned from him first. Anyways, I have stuff to do. It's almost noon, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys engaging in conversation. Thanks for Tony's wife for checking in. Hopefully they're having a good time wherever they're at. And, like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks for checking in. Simplify, Godspeed, thumbs up, thumbs down. Bitch, most complaints. I got it all backwards today. Good luck to Guns if he's going to go out and buy 10 new guns today.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Are the PSA AKs any good? Don't know.
I want to be my first place.
Yeah, I mean, fucking get one and try it. Let us know, Wayne. Let us know. Let us know. All right. Anyways, I appreciate everybody coming, checking out the high security shelter for Guns Coast to Coast. And see you guys tomorrow, God willing.
Peace.
Certified Godspeed. Peace. I'm out of here.